Hello students, now the next formula is midpoint formula. Okay, now here A has coordinate x1 y1 and B has coordinate x2 y2 and M is the midpoint joining the segment AB. M is the midpoint of the segment joining AB. Then coordinate of point M is given by M is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y1 plus y2 upon 2. This formula is called midpoint formula. इसको हम बोलेंगे midpoint formula. You know the definition of midpoint. Midpoint is nothing but a point which divide the given segment into two congruent segments. जो पॉइंट गिवन सेगमेंट को दो कॉन्ग्रुएंट सेगमेंट्स में डिवाइड करता रहेगा, सच पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड द मिड पॉइंट. ओके, ए के कोऑर्डिनेट मालूम है, बी के कोऑर्डिनेट मालूम है, तो हमको मिड पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट मिलेंगे बाय यूजिंग दिस फॉर्मूला एंड देयरफॉर दिस फॉर्मूला इज कॉल्ड मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो फाइंड द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द सेगमेंट जॉइनिंग दिस पॉइंट. ठीक है, सो वी कंसीडर लेट ए पॉइंट ए हैज कोऑर्डिनेट 22, 20 एंड बी इज इक्वल टू 0, 16. Okay, let capital M be the midpoint of segment AB. Midpoint of segment AB. Therefore, by midpoint formula, we have क्या मिलेगा हमको? M is equal to coordinate of point M is equal to it is x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma it is y1 plus y2 upon 2, that is equal to x1 plus x2. So first point consider as a x1 y1, second point as a x2 y2. So it is 22 plus 0 upon 2 comma y1 is 20 plus 16 upon 2. Okay, that is equal to 22 plus 0, that is 22 upon 2 comma this addition will be 36 upon 2. So 2 ones are 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 है ना, 1 left, 2 8s are 16, that is equal to 11 comma 18. Okay, and therefore the coordinates of the midpoint is 11 comma 18. So in this way we have to solve this example. Okay, now come to next one. The next example is point P is the center of the circle and AB is the diameter. Here point P is the center of the circle and AB is the diameter. If AB is the diameter, then this P is the midpoint of segment AB, right? Now then after find the coordinates of point B, we have to find the coordinate of point B if the coordinate of point A and P are -2, 3 and -2, 0 respectively. ठीक है, A के और P के कोऑर्डिनेट अपने को गिवन है और B के कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड करना है. सो वी कंसीडर लेट कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ पॉइंट B इज इक्वल टू x, y. P के कोऑर्डिनेट कितना है? x, y कंसीडर करेंगे. सिंस P इज द सेंटर and AB diameter. AB क्या है? ये diameter है. AB be the diameter. Therefore P is midpoint of P क्या हो जाएगा? ये midpoint हो जाएगा. midpoint of segment AB. midpoint of segment AB. Therefore by midpoint formula उसके अंदर हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं by midpoint formula. किसके कोऑर्डिनेट मिलेंगे? पॉइंट P के कोऑर्डिनेट जो मिड पॉइंट है उसके कोऑर्डिनेट मिलेंगे. P इज इक्वल टू x1 प्लस x2 अपॉन 2 कॉमा y1 प्लस y2 अपॉन 2. ठीक है, दैट इज इक्वल टू नाउ x1 प्लस x2. फर्स्ट पॉइंट यू कंसिडर एज x1 y1, दिस पॉइंट यू कंसिडर एज x2 y2. सो x1 की वैल्यू दैट इज 2 प्लस x2 का वैल्यू इट इज x अपॉन 2 कॉमा y1 इज -3 plus y upon 2. Okay, but coordinate of point P is also given. It is -2, 0. Therefore -2, 0 is equal to 2 plus x upon 2, -3 plus y upon 2. बराबर है. अब कंपेयर करेंगे, इक्वेट करेंगे हम लोग. बराबर है ना, क्योंकि दोनों भी पॉइंट्स जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स गिवन है वो एक ही पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट्स है P के. बराबर है ना, इसका मतलब यहाँ का x कोऑर्डिनेट और यहाँ का x कोऑर्डिनेट इक्वल रहेगा और यहाँ का y कोऑर्डिनेट और यहाँ का y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या रहेगा? इक्वल रहेगा. So you will get -2 is equal to 2 plus x upon 2. ये 2 डिवीजन में लेफ्ट साइड में आएगा तो मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा. 2 2 जा 4 is equal to 2 plus x and therefore -4 minus 2 is equal to x and therefore x is equal to -4 minus 2. So -4 same sign is there. So -4 minus 2 is -6. Okay. और इसको कंपेयर करेंगे तो 0 इज इक्वल टू -3 प्लस y अपॉन 2. तो ये मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 0 इंटू 2 दैट इज 0 इज इक्वल टू -3 प्लस y एंड देयरफॉर y इज इक्वल टू दिस -3 बिकम्स +3 हो जाएगा, राइट. सो y इज इक्वल टू 3 एंड देयरफॉर द required coordinates of point B is -6, 3. -6, 3. So in this way we have to solve this example. Yes, any doubt in this? No? Okay. Now come to next one. Now the next formula is centroid formula. Next formula is centroid formula. Consider here triangle ABC in which point A has coordinate x1, y1, point B has coordinate x2, y2, and point C has coordinate x3, y3. Let M be the midpoint of segment BC. M is the midpoint of segment BC. Then this segment AM is called the median. AM is called the median. So in this way, for a triangle, we can draw 3 medians. We can draw 3 medians and all the 3 medians are concurrent, passing through the same point, one point only. Okay, that point of concurrence is called the centroid. So we denote that centroid by G. Okay, then coordinate of G is given by this formula x1 plus x2 upon x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. This formula is called the centroid formula. Okay, and by using this formula we have to solve this example. Find the centroid of the triangle whose vertices are given below: -7, 6, 2, -2 and 8, 5. So consider first point as a x1, y1, second point as a x2, y2 and third point as a x3, y3. So we start solution like this. Let G be the centroid of given triangle. Therefore by centroid formula what you will get? G is equal to formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Okay, just substitute the values here. x1 is nothing but -7 plus x2 is 2 plus 8 upon 3, comma y1 is 6 plus -2 plus y3 is 5 upon 3. Okay, that is equal to 8 plus 2, that is 10. 10 minus 7, add positive number first. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 minus 7, that is 3 upon 3. And here 6 plus 5, 11. And here plus minus -2. So 11 minus 2, that is 9 upon 3. So 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 threes are. So finally you will get 1, 3. And therefore the required coordinates of the centroid G is 1, 3. So in this way we have to use the centroid formula. Okay, one more example I'll show. Example is like this. In triangle ABC, G -4 -7 is the centroid. If A is equal to -14 -19, B is equal to 3, 5, then find the coordinate of point C. So here coordinate of point A is given, that is -14 -19. Coordinate of point B is given, that is 3, 5. Coordinate of point G is given, -4 -7. Okay, we consider let coordinate of point C is equal to xy. Okay, so the first coordinate we consider as a x1 y1, second coordinate we consider as a x2 y2, and third coordinate as a x3 y3. And therefore by centroid formula centroid formula, what you will get? Centroid formula G is equal to formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3 comma it is y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Okay, that is equal to, now x1 is minus 14 plus x2 is 3 plus x upon 3, that is comma y1 that is minus 19 plus y2 is 5 plus y upon 3. Now we have to find x and y. Okay, that is equal to, now minus 14 plus 3. So minus 14 plus 3 is minus 13. Sorry, not minus 13. How much it is? Minus 11 plus x upon 3. And here minus 19 plus 5. Different signs are there. Always do subtraction and put greater number sign. So it will be minus 14 plus y upon 3. Right? But coordinate of G are also given. Coordinate of point G is minus 4 minus 7. And therefore minus 4 minus 7 is equal to, it is minus 11 plus x upon 3 and minus 14 plus y upon 3. Just compare the x and y coordinate, because this is the coordinate of point G which is given in the question, and this is by formula. So x coordinate of this left hand side is equal to x coordinate of right hand side, and y coordinate of this left hand side is equal to y coordinate. Just compare them and find x and y. Okay, so you will get minus 4 is equal to minus 11 plus x upon 3, and second one is minus 7 is equal to minus 14 plus y upon 3. So this 3 get multiplied here. So 3 4s are, it is minus 12 is equal to minus 11 plus x. So you will get minus 12 plus 11 is equal to x, and therefore minus 1 is equal to x, and therefore x is equal to minus 1. And here it will be minus 21 is equal to minus 14 plus y, and minus 21 plus 14 is equal to y, and therefore y is equal to 7. Right? Minus y is equal to minus 7. Y is equal to minus 7, and therefore the required coordinates of point C is minus 1 minus 7. Minus 1 minus 7. Okay. You have to solve the examples for centroid formula from the practice set 5.2. Okay. I hope you understand all the examples from practice set 5.2. Which examples are remaining from the practice set 5.2? You just try to solve. Okay. Thank you.